What is up, everybody? I'm the Retro Nerd, and welcome to another episode of, well, it's 5:46 p.m., but that's not the time you really care about, because the only time you really care about is when I shout it out loud and you guys know what's coming. It's Clobberin time! That's right, we're doing another episode of It's Clobberin time because I've had these videos in the back stock for a while, so I'm here to be able to kick them out now because I'm done playing Game Boy games. This time around we are playing WWE Smackdown, or around this time it's probably still WWF. Well, anyways, we'll just leave it as WWE. But we are playing WWF/WWE Smackdown. Just bring it. Third one in the series of the Smackdown games. I think I've played Smackdown and Smackdown Know Your Role. And I still gotta play Shut Your Mouth for sure. Yeah, there's still a couple more in the Smackdown series, and before it switches over to Smackdown versus Raw when they did the whole brand extension thing, which they are currently doing right now. And I like what Raw is doing. I don't like what SmackDown is doing. SmackDown's bullshit. Raw is doing good because they're embracing the whole new era thing by having Finn Balor, you know, be in the title picture right away. SmackDown was going to try to do something that looked like with Apollo Crews, and just fucked it all to hell, not even letting him win or anything like that. I mean, I know he's still new and stuff like that, but still, if you're going to embrace this whole new era that Shane and fucking Daniel Bryan keep talking about, why the fuck are you letting Dolph Ziggler fight for the title? He's had his chance many times and he's been world champion. Let Apollo Crews do it. But anyways, let's get into the game. I am playing as Raven for this first match. I got two matches on here. Raven versus Crash Holly and a table match. Not much more. They just added more improvements with the graphics, you know, sound. Probably a little bit more going into depth with their grappling system as well. I mean, it's still bare bones basic, but that's what makes these games fun. I don't like the newer generation versions of the 2K games or anything like that because they're making it too realistic and complicated just to pull off a suplex. I mean, I have to fucking move the joystick around, get right in the sweet spot just to get the grapple going perfectly just to pull off a suplex. No thanks on that. And the fact, I understand the one cool thing that they're doing is like making it more realistic, like when they take too much damage, you know, they're crawling, they're grabbing the ropes and, you know, climbing up. That's cool, that's fine, you know, that's understandable to make it more realistic that way, but don't fucking try to make me have to fucking sit there and play a little quick time and mini game event in this shit. I don't want to deal with it. I just want to be able to grab some guy, do a suplex, do a power bomb, you know, keep the match going. I don't want a slow paced match. You know, if I sustain too much damage, yeah, have me crawl around, you know, and, you know, grab the ropes to help me get up and, you know, get back onto my feet. That's fine. But I don't want it to be like I'm expecting to play like maybe a 5-minute match and then I end up playing like a 30-minute match. It's like, no, I don't want to do that because I want my matches quick and fast, you know. If you guys don't know, you know, if you haven't watched the ECW video, you know, I like Raven a lot, especially what he did in WWE and stuff like that. It wasn't much, but, you know, I like him because he's a great talker, you know, he does great promos. And he just doesn't give a fuck what he looks like, you know, rolling out of bed. Dean Ambrose pretty much ripping off his gimmick there. But, you know, I just like the way he is. And I was like, if we're going to do a table match, let's have Crash Holly. You know, one of the greatest, you know, guys to hold the hardcore title. Man, I loved watching his shit when he was hardcore champion. Introducing the 24/7 rule, that was sweet and awesome idea. That they did with him, and having him defend it anywhere and any time, that was cool too because you got to see him like my favorite is still the ball pit in the fucking like Chuck E. Cheese type thing or some shit like that, you know, Peter Piper Pizza, whatever. But I liked seeing that. That was hilarious to see. I like always like people pinning him while he was you know, trying to, when he's sleeping, like someone just barely putting a finger on him, and then you see the ref go, and then sometimes, or he would wake up and like kick out or something like that. I loved it. He was great. His cousin Hardcore Holly was awesome too, even though they weren't really cousins. But yeah, it was. They were a good team. I always liked Crash defending his hardcore title. Now we're going on to this. We got another match coming up. I'm going to be playing as the one Billy Gunn. This is when he dropped his whole Mr. Ass gimmick and all that. This is when he actually came back from injury. He had like a shoulder problem, so he came back as the one Billy Gunn. I liked them around this time too, but I always liked them with Road Dogg. They were always good together as the New Age Outlaws, and I think I'd take on, who did I take on in this one? Fuck. Who did I first? I can't remember exactly. Oh yeah, Chris Benoit. Because I figured going along with Steven Larson's whole gimmick of, always referencing Chris Benoit, and then Matt and Pat of the Super Best Friends, always picking Chris Benoit every time they do WrestleMania. So I was like, all right, I gotta put Chris Benoit in there. I know the whole murder, you know, homicide, blah 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 type of thing, but I was just like, I just gotta go along with the joke because, you know, it's the whole joke with the internet is, you know, make references to Chris Benoit as much as you can, and make fun of him. Apparently, I guess that's the joke as well. But he was a good wrestler, no matter what. I mean, great wrestler. But what he did as a person was just fucked up, really fucked up. But still a good wrestler. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm not gonna touch any more on it because people are gonna be like, "Well, you support a murderer." No, I just say he was a great wrestler. It's just what he did as an actual human being was just fucked up. You know, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, so this game's pretty cool. You know, they added new stuff like I heard my buddy always talked about this, that you can actually type out what your character would say when you were playing like story mode or some shit like that, or like if you're making your own shows, like the create a pay-per-view and all that stuff. So I thought that was a cool aspect in this game, is that they did that, because, you know, that's the main thing is you know you want more of your own stuff in the game than anybody else. I mean, they did that later on with some of the ones for the Xbox 360 and the PS3 and stuff like that, which is cool as well. But, you know, that was still cool and revolutionary for a PS2. I actually have a PS2 keyboard too. I kept it. My buddy gave me that one and a Dreamcast one. It's like, Dreamcast one? No, I don't want that, because, you know, I can find that anywhere pretty much. PlayStation 2 fucking keyboard? Yeah, I'm keeping that, because no one's gonna have that fucking thing. But yeah. But anyways, guys, I've been the Retro Nerd. This has been an episode of It's Clobberin' Time. And oh yeah, if you guys are wondering, the music at the beginning, you know, if you know, during the little intro and all that with the title and you know, a Retro Life Productions, if you guys are wondering why that music sounds so dorky and corny and out of character for me, that's because it's not. It's music to one of my favorite wrestlers right now, currently in NXT. Her name is Bayley. Really awesome wrestler. You guys should go check her out. Watch some of her matches if you can. Try to watch the match between her and Sasha Banks at NXT TakeOver. I think it was Brooklyn. But watch that match. That match is fucking amazing. But yeah, so if you guys are wondering, that's what the music is. It's fucking Bayley. Anyways, guys, I've been the Retro Nerd. And like I said, episode of It's Clobberin' Time, and we were playing WWE/WWF, as I now see it on the map. Smackdown, Just Bring It for the PS2. Retro Nerd out. Leg lock. Who's gonna be the winner? Are you really? The Big Show is making an appearance tonight. Get out of here. Clothesline. Who'll be the better fighter tonight? The match was ruined. What's going on?
can't watch this.
I wouldn't have done that.
The contest continues.
Snap suplex.
He's trying to hang in there.
That must have hurt.
There is the knee drop. Sleeper hold. Elbow to the back of the head. What will the outcome of this match be? Billy Gunn looks furious tonight. Release German suplex.
Look at the height on that throw. That's good. Ouch.
Oh, wow. We can't take our eyes off this match.
He's irritated.
Watch out for his famouser.
Oh, wow.
A hard shot by Chris Benoit. Both superstars are showing some excellent moves. It's dangerous. What? What?
What's gonna happen next?
Chris Jericho is making an appearance tonight.
Get out of here.
He really is a nice person. Farewell. Arm wrench. Is it time for the finishing move?
This hardcore match is great.
Hurry, hurry! Chris Benoit is the most dangerous man in the World Wrestling Federation. The DDT was executed.
What will he do from here? One and only